What is good, everybody? It's your boy John Denton back with another reaction, and we're going back down under today to check out ONEFOUR's new track, Ladz In The Hood. Now, I have heard ONEFOUR's The Message. That's the first Aussie drill track I ever heard, and I liked it. I've gone and listened to it again since the reaction, which exists on the internet. You can go and check that out. I definitely like the production and the beat, and interested to see where they go, if they're just going to fit exactly in that lane, or if they're going to kind of move ever so slightly differently to the UK drill sound, of which I still got a ton to explore. And UK drill fans, don't worry, the UK stuff is going to be happening on this channel very soon. We've got a little way I want to start it off, okay, so just hold tight on that one. But for now, we're on the ONEFOUR thing. Please do subscribe if you're new, and you're going to check out Ladz In The Hood by ONEFOUR. Let's go. Before the inevitable bass drop, I must say there's an interesting instrumentation going on there. Not too sure exactly what those instruments are. I mean, it sounds almost like a harpsichord going on there. But I'm always interested in what's going on in drill beats. It's so unusual with the slow pace, the slow BPM, and just always everything slightly out of tune and discordant. It creates that atmosphere of threat.
Aye, we some lads in the hood. Love my shanks and shivs, but still got gats like boys in the hood. Who wants beef when us boys he got too much toys in the hood? All these boys in the hood, we shoot sticks, no wood. You step round here, you'll see what's good, what's good, what's goody. 1-2 step on the up block, got my whole team merchant. Them boys they talk too much, so there's no use conversing. All that talk till gang pulls up right there in person. Fuck that shit, lad, run that weakness, mind your business, close them curtains, aye. We some lads in the hood, 2-7. Ring traps, get rid of 2 packs like shoot. They turn bishop when I run straight.
Wow. All levels of production, a real step up from The Message, which itself was absolutely fine. Video is gorgeous. Very, very high production value in the video. Just even the lenses and filters that they're using. And instead, you know, it's interesting. I haven't seen that many drill videos which aren't just the whole crew basically speaking to the lens, you know, making gang signs, threatening the lens is how most drill videos that I've seen go. So it's interesting to see something that's taking it in a slightly more professional direction. You lose some of that energy, but at the same time, that aesthetic's pretty done. This sounds great so far. Subject matter very similar to what we've heard before.
I can wear Crocs and chop them dogs, they'll never be fooled by looks. Feed them and lost, this beef won't stop, yeah, we be on top of them, think they understood. What's good, what's good, what's goody? And come on by the same war, we bullies, wars of sport and lads, you rookies. Brand place and go stash place and boogie. And why should I chop these childish ops? They deserve some noogies. We on the block 277, always up to no good, aye, aye. We some lads in the hood, raising at 27, always up to no good, aye. Pussy. Heard there's dogs in the hood, I like go get that addy. 1-4 scored so much points in the hood, my like go check that tally. Free Fred, that boy was out in the hood, then he got 2. My district got oldest shoot, catch them boys, they fold like cooks. 14 when I scored that point, I was pissed off cause I did me a leg shot. Nowadays I aim for the head cuz, then I jet off cause it's red hot. How could you leave your friend to get got with a bunch of dogs like a pet shop? And if things get iffy, grip that fizzy and let them pop like mentos.
I don't know who the different members of ONEFOUR are, I gotta be honest, but yeah, his flow is great. He's got that syncopated flow off the beat, like a lot of drill. Then he's flowing over the end of each bar, which sounded really good. And the production, honestly, the beat is absolutely fantastic. It's fucking fire. I like this a lot. This is a very strong comeback for these guys.
I've seen your resume, and it's solid. Why can't you stay out of trouble?
I swear I'm trapped in the hood, make these stacks for the hood, break my back for the hood. Youngins are itching to earn their stripes, so please don't come to the hood. My side's way too heavy, your goons they ain't ready. Jump out the whip and ching on them with bellies on urchin, lock their kelly. We got the shanks and shivs on hips, anything from bull get dipped. Upward down, 1-4 come out and loot this prick. So let's go get that hottie, grip that pole and go for a drive. Push that stool in a bad man's chest and hope to the Lord that he don't survive. We some lads in the hood, raising at 27, always up to no good, aye, aye. We some lads in the hood, raising at 27, always up to no good, aye. Pussy, we some lads in the hood, raising at 27, always up to no good. Aye, aye. We some lads in the hood, raising at 27, always up to no good. Aye, pussy.
Alright, real step up in the production value on the video from before, and it wasn't exactly like it was bad before. And I think, you know, this music's interesting because one question I have for you know, people out in Oz, a lot of the slang used here is very similar or the same as the slang used in UK drill. Is this slang that's being borrowed from this country, or is it, you know, being used over in Oz as well, day to day? Just interested as much as anything else. Definitely a strong group, you know, everybody can spit. It is subject matter that we've heard before, so I'm not going to say it's the most original track I've ever heard. However, the beat was excellent. I mean, really, really strong. And I think it's interesting to see that side of Australia. You know, I don't know what Australia's perception is in America, how could I? But obviously, you know, we have a lot of connection with Australia in the UK. And the perception of Oz really is, you know, neighbours, home and away, cricket, surfing, big cities, and of course, you know, the outback and all the wilderness, all the animals and everything like that. And you don't hear a lot about the rougher areas of Australia over here, even though we have a much closer connection with Oz than we do with most countries in the world, generally English speaking, obviously, and the history. But it's interesting to see that. You go, okay, like, I never really, obviously Sydney's a big city, but I never really thought about it having rougher areas, about having ghettos, about there being poverty or anything like that. Just purely through, I guess, naivety, or it just literally didn't cross my mind because of what you're shown the whole time, whereas we're so used to seeing areas like that in America through cinema and everything like that. So it's interesting to highlight that sort of stuff. I'm interested to see where this group go, because they've obviously blown up quite quickly. And that's the thing I'm very interested to see in all drill artists that I've heard so far, is where do we go in 1 to 2 to 3 years? Musically, everything. You know, once the stories that you're telling of the past dry up, you've told them, where do you go from there? So I'm interested to see where ONEFOUR are in 2 years. What sort of music are we making this type of music again? Or are we moving into a slightly different lane? That's it, purely interested. But yeah, that was an interesting video and a sort of song that bangs. Like, quite honestly, you could just put that on a playlist and it's always going to slap. ONEFOUR, shout out ONEFOUR, shout out everyone over in Oz. And I've been John Denton. If you're new, please do subscribe. Let me know what other Australian music. I know a lot of my Aussie crew have been putting me onto some artists. We're going to do more. That's definitely in the plan. So please let me know down below what else I need to be hearing. Whether it's Aussie drill, is there any other Aussie drill, or just Aussie hip hop, or indeed anything. And yeah, that's about it. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.